What's up, guys? Dylon here, and today is day 10. 10 fingers, or 8 fingers and 2 thumbs, of doing 30 or 100 squats a day for 30 days. That's 30% of the way. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into this video. So I want to start a couple things. I want to talk about making these videos and all the production that goes into them and how you can become a professional fitness video producer as well. So talk about that, and then also just like I want to talk again about the immediate excuses that come to people's mind when you mention any sort of challenge or anything that requires consistent effort over time, right? And maybe just me saying consistent effort over time, you imagine, 30 days or 100 days or however many days of doing something, any activity, and you're already making excuses or thinking of the scenarios that you wouldn't be able to complete that activity in, right? And you're always trying to justify that. So if you feel that, if those feelings are going through your mind when I'm explaining this right now, that's normal, right? We all have those, but I wouldn't give in to those feelings, right? I would make those feelings the enemy, right? Those are the demons trying to convince you not to do something that is in your best interest, right? Now, if you're thinking about doing bad things and you have feelings of not wanting to do those bad things, obviously those are, probably feelings you should follow. But that aside, when we're talking about challenges and squats and, like uploading a video every single day for 30 days or posting on Instagram or social media or writing an email or just going on a walk every day or drinking a gallon, whatever it is for a long period of time, like it's easy to have those feelings of like, man, yeah, but what if I mess it up? Or, yeah, I probably, there's going to be days where I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do that, right? You start making excuses, right? Versus, I think you need to start making excuses to enable yourself and empower yourself rather than disempower yourself. And whatever the opposite of enable, my mind is blanking on that right now. But I think a lot of people make excuses not to do things. And I think you need to make excuses to do the things that are important to you, because you're not always going to feel like it. You're not always going to want to do it. But if you know it's good for you and it's a part of a bigger plan that you have, you got to get over that. You got to move past that. So we're talking about that. We're talking about making videos and filming yourself on the internet. A lot of people are worried, and myself included. I still have these fears and this stuff to overcome. But a lot of people are worried. They're like, well, what if I don't sound good? What if it doesn't look good? What if people judge me? And they have that. And the reality is it doesn't matter. Right? If you're just starting out making videos, the number of people that actually see your videos are so small. So like when you're starting out and you're the worst at what you're doing, you're the worst at your craft, you're going to get that in front of the fewest amount of people possible. But as you get better, generally what happens is more people watch. You get in front of more people as you build and you're consistent and you grow. And then you're better at doing what you're doing. And so it's in front of more people and you're performing better and, so on and so forth. Then you get more feedback and you understand what you like, what your style is, what your content is, and whatever it is. Or you just have suppressed those feelings. You've just crushed them. Those feelings of that you're not good enough. Those feelings that you're going to look silly or be silly or say something weird, right? And people won't like you. You've just beat them into a pulp. So they don't even matter anymore. You don't care. You're doing it because you want to. You get value out of it. And there's people out there, there's perhaps it's you listening to this that's getting value out of this, right? And so you start thinking about that. You start thinking the insecurities you have for yourself just fade away because it's not important. And that's hopefully what you get to. And so for doing this and doing videos, that stuff I'm going through, but I've been making videos and filming all this stuff for years. I need to do more of that. I know there's a voice inside me that says, hey, you need to keep doing this, do more videos, more content, put it out there. And one easy way to do that is using these GoPros. I mean, we all have these cell phones, right? They're easy to film stuff on and just upload. This is one of the reasons why I want to get 1,000 subscribers, so I can do, uploads from my phone or whatnot, just, so I can remove the barriers to getting started. And that's why I actually love this GoPro. It's a Hero 11. I got it from Costco. I was there the other day. I think these things are less than $300 now. Pretty amazing for a kit. The audio's great. The camera's great. You can make really good stuff just with the video. And I'm using this, and then I use an app called Descript just to do some slight edits. But once I can start uploading from my phone, I may not even do that. So it's pretty incredible what you can do and you can probably buy these things used, a couple $100 or just your phone, and you can start producing content. And like I said, just because of the affiliate program of the Vitruvian and making these videos and telling you guys to, hey, if you want to support the channel, click the link below or go to getmyvitruvian.com. I hope that works, but click the link below, the affiliate link below in the bio. I know that one works. It's like Vitruvian forum.com/Dylan B. That one works for sure. And so if you buy one of these, I get an affiliate commission. Just by doing that with my camera and my GoPro, nothing fancy, right? I've made enough to cover the GoPro with the Vitruvian and more. It's pretty cool and pretty incredible. And so you don't need to have a fancy setup to be able to help people. Because obviously the only reason I've been able to do that, right, is because you've watched this video, someone's watched the video, and they've liked it. It's helped them make a purchasing decision, a buying decision, or help them, understand how this machine works better. And it compelled them to take action. And it's something that I clearly use and enjoy. So I'm very consistent with that. So it's pretty cool, right? I'm creating value. And if you're watching this, you might be getting value out of this. And I've been able to generate some money because of that. So all because I decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to not worry about looking silly, looking stupid, saying weird things, my form not being right, someone criticizing my body, whatever it is. I'm not going to worry about those things. I'm not going to let those things hold me back. I'm just going to, film myself doing workouts on a machine that I like and share it with you. And if I get results, I get results. If I don't, I don't. It's not a big deal. But the barrier to entry is low nowadays. The excuses that you have for doing something like this are so should be reduced basically to zero. Grab yourself a GoPro. Right? If you don't have a GoPro, use the phone, record yourself doing a workout, post it to YouTube, find the affiliate program for products, and if it's not this product, other products or services that you like, they all have affiliate programs. Sign up for those affiliate programs and just put the links in the bio. Hey, if you like this, use this link to support my channel. Right? And just do that consistently, right? And especially if you build it around the activities that you do on a daily basis. Like I work out pretty regularly. So me making a video with this machine or working out, not a big deal. I'm already doing it. So it doesn't really take too much extra time to get that done. And so you'll be surprised, you'll start seeing sales come in, right? It may not be a lot in the beginning. I was surprised, but sooner or later, something's going to come in and you're like, wow, I made $100, $10 here, $50 here. Right? Next thing you know, you got a few extra $1,000. And if you're smart with that, you can start using that to, save, to invest, to pay off debt, right? To buy the gear and equipment that you want to help facilitate the lifestyle that you want to live, right? All those things and more you could do, but you got to get started. You got to eliminate those excuses that you might have and get going. So today, we're going to go on squats. I know, the same thing every day. Squats, squats, squats. But that's the plan. That's the goal. I just want to show you the progress here. You can see that, hopefully, right there. If I go for the month, right, so you can see all those days, right? The ones that don't have orange on it haven't happened yet, but the other ones have. But all the days of doing these exercises, getting the work, doing the work, getting it going, right? It adds up. And let's get to my squats. Turn the machine on. All these little things add up, right? You don't get results overnight, and if you're constantly looking for those fast results overnight, maybe you'll get them, maybe you'll get lucky, and then that's a good thing. But you got to become a person that can utilize that, right? That can take advantage of that. And if you aren't, right, then you're not going to be able to harness that power, that energy that you generate, and propel yourself forward. You're going to squander it, right? It's just how life works. But how life also works is you have to do the work in order to get the results. And for me, hopefully you're joining along on this challenge, I got to do my squats. So let's just hit 30 squats. I'm changing it up. We're going to do 30 squats at, let's say 75 pounds. And just let's get after it. And of course, if you're here watching and you're like, well, how do I know you do all the squats? I do all the squats, okay? If you comment below in the video and say, I don't believe you, I'll post my squats. I'll take a screenshot if I can post a photo and respond. I'll show you in my Vitruvian app every day that I've done the squats, okay? And, just on that topic, before I start these 30 squats, it's the only one you're cheating if you do that is yourself. That's why I really like the 75 hard, is that the only one that knows if you completed the challenge or you didn't complete the challenge, if you completed the daily activity or you didn't complete the daily activity, is yourself. And big point, a big revelation, a big win or a big mindset shift from that is like, you don't want to be lying to yourself. Because if you can't show up for yourself, how are you going to show up for others? How are you really going to make that impact in the world if you can't even make that impact in your own life? If you can't even be true to who you are, if you can't make a commitment to yourself? And some people don't ever make commitments to themselves, or they break them all the time. They don't ever go out of their way. So this is me giving you permission to make a positive commitment to yourself, to treat yourself right, to stop lying to yourself, commit to something, and do it. And don't let your future self back out on your past self that made that commitment. Anyways, let's get into this video. Let's do the 30 squats. So let's get after it. Ready, set, go. One thing with this is if you go too fast down, Vitruvian will lower the weight. So I like watching my phone so I can tell what the force is, and I try to keep it consistent at the whatever level you set it at. Like that was too fast on that rep, then it dropped, which is good, right? Because it thinks you might be failing and it doesn't want to crush you. So controlled down. Good thing is when you go up, you can push up with a little bit more force, but not too much force because you'll break the machine. Like I did earlier on when I first got it, there was a software bug. And basically what was happening with the software bug was that whenever I'd load up the weight more than 300 pounds for squats or deadlifts, and I would power up, right? Because you got to exert force to move that weight up because it's a lot of weight. I would overpower the machine, and the sensors would recognize that I'm applying more force than what the machine should handle over like a short time period, and it would shut off the machine, right? It would flip a switch. And so I have other videos on my channel where I show like, hey, the machine keeps breaking, this is what it looks like. So it turned out their software was just oversensitive to the amount of force that I was applying. And thankfully, Vitruvian saw that, and they updated the software. I haven't had that problem since on this machine. So, compliments to them. Their customer service was really good. And of course, like when you have an expensive piece of equipment like this, you obviously don't want people to get hurt, but also you want it to work because that can tank a company. And I think they handled that pretty well. So that's why I always recommend these guys. I recommend the machine, for all the various reasons that I've talked about before. Anyways, that is it for this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And of course, if you want to help the channel out, click the link in the description below. It's an affiliate link if you're going to get a Vitruvian. If you have questions about this, how it works, if you have questions about the challenge, 30 days of 100 squats a day, let me know as well. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.